Hi everyone, welcome. Baby Niger's Thelma Lawson details financial strains of post-show fame. Thelma Lawson, a housemate from Big Brother Niger Season 10, shared in a viral interview the costs of maintaining her image through events and wardrobe updates after eviction. The 26-year-old from River State, recognized by fans for her fashion during the show, explained how her self-proclaimed title as the most fashionable housemate adds pressure to meet public expectations. Her comments reflect broader challenges faced by reality TV alumni in managing endorsements, business, and of course, appearance. And it almost looks as if it's the norm. That's exactly what happens, especially for housemates who have just left the show and not knowing the direction they're going to go to. But let's just listen to what she says in that interview earlier today.
It's also expensive. I mean,
talk about it.
Yeah, it is expensive.
Why is it expensive?
Okay, because you're showing up for like events, and someone like me now, I came out of the house to realize that they give me a name most fashionable. So it's like so like I have an audience now that they want to see what Thelma wants
Then
to
they
wear.
look for what
I mean, I had that type of audience before going into the house, but now it's like more people waiting to see what is Thelma going to give us, and if she's going to be there. So it's expensive. I mean that I have a business too that requires constant restocking. It's like there's money going here, there's money going here. Like it's very, very overwhelming. And then at the same time, you know how they say, yes, you need to show up. There's a lot of work to do. Put yourself out there.
Yes.
But at the same time, you cannot be everywhere. So it's confusing because it's not like, which one would I now accept to go for and which one would I not accept to go for? So life is...
It is indeed expensive, isn't it? So let's hear what people have been saying regarding this update. Amy says, I thought most fashionable was between Diddy and Midday. Damn. And this one says, she is the most fashionable. Why are some of you guys crying? Many people said it. Even Ebuka, for example, he said it. Maybe you understand, shaking my head. See them crying in the comment section. This lady really knows how to keep you guys on your toes. Fire on, Thelma. Big Richie says, who dashed this one? We no get fans. Most fashionable. She dashed herself name. On the shout say them name her most fashionable. When Dede is the most fashionable is in that house, we will even get beauty queen before Thelma. Let's see. The most what? You can say one of them now. You they set yourself for dragging, so the rest no sabi dress abi. She purposely said it so that she will trend again. Mama no want make them forget her. Okay, Walla says, well, celebrity lifestyle is expensive. If you decide you want to satisfy the people who will quickly move to someone else if you can no longer satisfy their talking point. What is much more important is using the platform, making more money. Fashion is endless. I like this point and I appreciate it. Mrs. Sani says, they did name her that. No disrespect though, she has a fantastic fashion sense. I just hope these ex-housemates aren't being pressured after the show to live a certain way based on some metrics viewers don't even know exist or simply don't care about. Aisha says, now housemates will get fans, suppose they impress them now. Pretty Mean Girl says, who is expecting what from her? And who named her most fashionable? Wow. Joyous Joy, Thelma, when you say audience, are actually referring to your village. Thelma, when you say audience, are you actually referring to your village people? Parasosa says, if they don't dance you, dance yourself. So the Lulu, I can't hate. Limao, Thelma, stop the cap. Maybe your fans, but I ain't never heard nobody say Thelma is the most fashionable. Rest. You see how people have completely left the topic that she's putting out and start to talk about whether she's the most fashionable or not. You see that? They don't even want to hear about the fact that the pressure that housemates face in order to live a certain kind of lifestyle and to push a certain narrative. They don't want to hear that. They just what is in their head now is this one who gave you fashionable. So you could say those fans of Mide and fans of Dede, fans of Joanna are now coming together to push back and say you cannot be the most fashionable. And you could just see. So these are the people you are trying to please. The fans who would move on quickly, the fans who probably would have a favorite and they care less about you. These are the people you are trying to. Now, she mentioned there are people before she got into the house who were looking out for what she's going to wear on a certain day. But now there are more people because she now has fans who follow her every single time to know what she's going to wear today. So what does that tell you? It tells you that the housemates generally are pressured to live in a certain way. Menson have complained about this. Jason J have complained about this. Now Thelma Lawson is complaining about this. The pressure is so high on these guys, so much so that they put some certain kind of level, there's certain kind of expectation on these people, both in clothing, both in expression, both in appearance, both like they just put every damn thing on these guys and make it look like if for instance you do not if you don't get into that space, or if you don't capture their essence, or what exactly they refer to you as elegance or high up there, then you are cancelled. That is exactly what I see, and these housemates are falling for it. I don't know why they are falling for it. They are falling for it easily. So fans say one thing and then you want to do it. Fans expect this and then you want to do it. No, ma. Don't do it. Don't do it because fans said. Don't do it because they said. They referred to you as. And so they refer to you as, and then what? Now you're complaining in that same breath that, oh, it's expensive to be fashionable. But why do you want to be fashionable if you want to live a lavish lifestyle with a poor bank account? It's all up to you. If you want to live a fake life, this is how fake life starts. They start pressuring you to live a certain kind of lifestyle, and then the next thing you start thinking of going to borrow money, and then you start living that lifestyle to please them. At the end of the day, when you get into trouble, they're going to leave. They're going to even be the ones to tell your stories on how you became broke, and how you became saddened, and how you became poor just because you're trying to feed off what the intentions are for them to put you in a certain pedestal. See, I don't even blame the fans so much, because even if you stage another BB Nigeria today, we will still have toxic people who do toxic things, who want to drive people crazy, who want to drive people mad, specifically housemates, so that they get into that space. I don't blame them per se, because it's like a turnover, garbage in, garbage out. The same thing happened. The same thing happened last year is happening again this year. No, the same thing happened last year is happening again this year. As soon as housemates and finalists are out, they keep pressuring them, this one, that, and then they fade away. Same thing is happening and playing out on these people again. I don't blame the housemates. I don't blame the fans, because it's the same everywhere. Even in South Africa, even in America, UK, people have their own housemates for particular season that they hold high, and then it remains there. And then whoever comes afterwards, whether it's somebody else, they don't really care about the person. So I believe it is you now as a housemate, how you react to the expectation from people is what matters most. If you go and react to the extent of breaking the bank and maybe taking monies that you're not supposed to take, or maybe money for business, you use it to stock up your clothes to wear and to show off every day, It's all up to you. At the end of the day, you're going to feel the brunt more than them, because again, they've set you on a particular standard and you want to maintain that standard. My brother, my sister, na person we dey survive, we don't chop belefu. They think of standard. Use your brain, use your tongue to count your teeth. Thank you.